What's up? Let me make sure this is streaming. It is. All right, I'm going to play a song. Not the long flowing dress that you're in, or the light that comes off of your skin. Fragile heart you protected for so long, or the mercy in your sense of right and wrong. It's funny you're asking about the Bee Gees, because I was just listening to them. Did you hack my Spotify account? Maybe you follow me on Spotify and you know. Where was I? It's not your hand searching slow in the dark, or your nails leaving love's watermark, or not the way you talk me off the roof. Your questions like directions to the truth. Knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. But one day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we go out on the sidewalk and smoke. Laugh at all the lovers and their plans. I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. Maybe time running out is a gift. I'll work hard till the end of my shift. Give you every second I can find. Pray it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. But one day I'll be gone. And one day you'll be gone. That this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day you'll be gone. One day I'll be gone. This can't go on forever. It's knowing that 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 this can't go on forever. That this can't go on. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. That this can't go on. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. That this can't go on. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. That this can't go on. It's knowing that this can't go on forever.
Right, Paul Adams. Hey, what's up, Paul? Sorry, I can only see your handle. What is it? MSARN808. I'm terrified if you're telling the truth, but I'm going to assume you're not. That you're with the government and you're constantly watching my activity. I'm going to assume you're being sarcastic based on the ha-ha that follows, though that could kind of be like a ha-ha from Saw or something. Hey, Stuart. Yeah, I am using the, Stuart's asking me about some of the gear I'm using. I'm using this thing called the Voice Live 3 Extreme to do the looping, pretty much everything, the effects, the vocal harmony stuff. It's all going through that right into the computer. Cool, so I'm going to do like a super brand new song of mine that I just wrote last night, which is probably ill-advised, but my friends in this EDM band called Date Night, they did a collaboration with me, I don't know, a couple months ago where I wrote the words and melody to a song of theirs that was a sort of neo-soul 90s electronic kind of thing. So totally like outside of my folk realm. And they sent me another demo like a week or two ago that's super high energy, like very fast, dancey kind of song. And so I wrote melody and lyrics to that. I'm going to do like the very slow version of it on this thing. And like I said, I just wrote this, so I'll probably forget lyrics and you know, it's an experiment. But I was thinking about how like when there's these conspiracies and mysteries like the JFK assassination or anything, we think of like this big picture mystery. And I think often forget about the fact that it was that the people involved were actual people with feelings and lives and all this stuff. So that's where I was starting with this.
For Oswald, bound for county jail, and thinks, buddy, life's the coffin. I'm just your final nail. Maybe all the world's a stage, they say, but we rarely choose the roles. From the halls of the Kremlin down to the grassy knoll, little blue balloon in a big blue sky. Goodbye, balloon, goodbye. When I was 5, my daddy bought a helium balloon, but I let it go to watch it see if it could reach the moon. He slapped me twice and told me, son, the things you're born to do, sometimes you'll find they're bound to go on even without you. Little blue balloon in a big blue sky. Goodbye, balloon, goodbye. Well, your mother called you Harvey, and she told you not to dream. The kids all called me Sparky, 'cause I was quick and I was mean. There's a story no one's written, but it's countless times retold, and it changes with the telling, like a game of telephone. Ruby looks at Oswald and steps up through the crowd. Sometimes the things you never say, they'll echo twice as loud. Hey buddy, we can't help it, rumors do what rumors do. So let's get on with this dance. The world is safe for me and you. Little blue balloon in a big blue sky. Goodbye, balloon, goodbye. Little blue balloon in a big blue sky. Goodbye, balloon, oh goodbye. Goodbye, balloon, goodbye, oh goodbye, goodbye.
All right, this is my love song for Lee Harvey Oswald and Jack Ruby. So yeah, I don't really have a plan today, which I think maybe is a good idea. I should probably plan less. Maybe not in life, but on this live stream. So if you have something you want to hear, let me know, and I might know it. And if not, I'm kind of compiling a request list for a song, particularly for Stuart and my friend Brad and some other people who have made requests that I can't just pull out of my ass. So they go on a list, and I'll prepare, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so I'll do one of those episodes. But yeah, totally let me know if there's some request you want to hear. This is a Elton John song I learned last week. Just like ice, and it's a cold and lonely light that shines on you, and you wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste for love in a simple way. If you need to know, well, I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know that I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road, leaving me again. The threats you made meant to cut me down, and if our love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. But don't you know that I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time,
picking up pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Courtney, what's up, Courtney? I am willing to play some Frightened Rabbit song, but I do have to just run and get my lyric sheet, right? Well, not right now, after this song.
But don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up pieces of my life without you on my mind. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing.
So Courtney has requested a Frightened Rabbit song because it was about 2 months ago now. She and I did a Frightened Rabbit tribute show, a lot of songs by Scott Hutchison, and I need to grab my lyric sheet real quick. So one moment. In the meantime, say hello to Flula. Okay, so I'm gonna do Swim Until You Can't See Land. I gotta tune up real quick. So this song has one of the weirdest rhythms, lyric rhythms of any song I've ever tried to learn. Very characteristic to the writer, and entirely unnatural to me. So it was a challenge to get this one line. Let's see. It's the sea has seen my like before, though it's my first and perhaps last time. And you'll see why it was a challenge when I try to sing it. Let's see. I think it's time for new strings.
A salute to the threshold of the North Sea of my mind, and a nod to the boredom that drove me here to face the tide and swim. Oh, swim, I'll swim. Dip a toe in the ocean, oh how it hardens and it numbs. The rest of me is a version of man built to collapse and crumble. And if I hadn't come now to the coast to disappear, I may have died in a landslide of rocks and hopes and fears. So I swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? To my knees now, do I wait? Do I die? The seas see my light before, though it's my first and perhaps last time. Let's call me a Baptist, call this a drowning of the past. She's there by the shoreline, throwing stones at my back. So I swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Now the water is taller than me, and land is a marker line. All I am is a body adrift in water, salt and sky. So I swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land, swim until you can't see land. Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? Are you a man? Are you a bag of sand? A bag of sand.
Nailed it. I'm going to take that as a Netflix nailed it, because I did not nail it. But thank you. I realized about 10 seconds into that song that the reason I didn't play it on this guitar is because I've run out of fret room. This is the 12th fret, and my hand doesn't go up there very easily. Anyways, oh, thanks, Stuart. Yeah, it's a band called Frightened Rabbit, which is from way closer to your neck of the woods than to mine. And, sadly, the singer, main singer-songwriter from the group died from suicide, I think about a year ago, which is why we did the tribute show to him and raised some money for suicide prevention causes. Oh, you not in a Netflix way. Okay, cool. I'll stop being self-deprecating then. Thank you. Hey, Jeremy from Cape Town. How are you again? I love that I nailed it my way. Just like many of those people on that show nailed the cakes their way. I love that there's people from South Africa and the UK and from all over the world watching this live. It's kind of cool. I'm just in my well, not my bedroom. I'm in my upstairs music room in Maine. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm in drop D. So I will do a song of mine about the futility and stalemate of a Facebook argument.
Here we are again, standing in the same old ring, with our knuckles bruised and bloody till our hands can't feel a thing. We swing the same old punches, like they're points we've yet to make, in the same old endless arguments we make for their own sakes. Till someone's gotta finally stop when someone's heart or morning breaks. It feels like we're fighting in a photograph, just going through the motions. We're just trying to land that jab. See our shadows where they've fallen, both not flat on the mat, both frozen in the moment that some asshole's camera flashed, as if there's wrong and right, black and white, and this is this, and that is that.
See you, Stuart.
Maybe what connects us, maybe all we understand, is that old familiar feeling of the punches we can land. Well, maybe we've abandoned ever trying to get it right, because somewhere I got lost in all those knockdown, drag-out nights, where we're captured like shadows that had to go hiding from the light is moving closer at the same speed that it leaves. But I'm throwing in the towel now, and I'm hoping we'll agree that a shadow in a photo can unfreeze.
All right. Tune on my guitar again, and anyone else got any other requests besides Frightened Rabbit? Let's see. Maybe I'll do a Queen song that I played for the first time, like probably 10 years ago, at the Wonder Ballroom, I think, in Portland, Oregon, when this band called Wineland was doing every New Year's Eve this kind of huge party / concert of really fun covers, and they'd have guest vocalists all through the night. So yeah, I learned it for that, and then when Bohemian Rhapsody the movie came out, I dusted it off again and did a set of Queen songs.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world is turning inside out, yeah, floating around in ecstasy. And don't stop me now, don't stop me. Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world is turning inside out, yeah, floating around in ecstasy. And don't stop me now, stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm racing cars through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. Oh, 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 there's no stopping me. Burning through the skies, yeah, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light, I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, having such a good time, having a ball. Don't stop me now, I wanna have a good time. Just give me a call and don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, don't wanna stop at all. I'm on my way to Mars, on a collision course. I'm a satellite, I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload, like an atom bomb about to whoa, 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 whoa. There's no stopping me. Burning through the skies, yeah, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light, I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, hey, hey, don't stop me, don't stop me, ooh, 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 don't stop me, have a good time, don't stop me, don't stop me, wah! Through the skies, yeah, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light, I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, having such a good time, having a ball. Don't stop me now, you wanna have a good time. Just give me a call, don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, don't wanna stop at all. La la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da, la da da, la da da. And don't stop me now, stop me.
Thanks, y'all. You're making me laugh as I was trying to remember the lyrics. It is weird to be watching lunchtime songs when it's 7:30 at night where you are. That is bizarre. I mean, I know about time differences and stuff, but it's still bizarre. Thanks, Courtney, Jeremy. Oh yeah, thank you. I try to do originals and covers for lots of reasons, but most importantly because all my originals are super damn depressing. So to counterbalance it, you need a little Katy Perry or something. Thank you, Michael. Let's see. Speaking of depressing covers, I'll do no, not depressing covers. I'll do a depressing original. Even better. So I'm going to do a song called Fisher King, which is on my most recent album, which came out 2016. I've got a lot more recordings in the works. But for now, that was my last full-length record. And this song, Fisher King, is sort of about when you've hurt someone you really care about, but you're unable to really communicate with them, and you're also unable to do anything to help them heal. That ends up being its own painful wound that you have to carry, and kind of then it's basically a waiting game, and you can start to heal only once you know they have finally healed or are on the way to it. That's funny. Kyle Reslow wants me to do Seagulls Stop It Now, which if any of you have somehow avoided YouTube for the past decade or more, then you owe it to yourself to go and Google Seagulls Stop It Now.
Have you heard the tale of the king who was wounded by some betrayal? And how wasting away in the darkness he guards the grail, while everything good seems to fade, despite all the plans that he made. But he won't let it go or forgive the one awful thing that he most needs to live. Oh, he's empty and cold, but at least he's got the cup. And his Fisher King wound is the thing he won't give up. Well, I've heard it said so much, it sounds cliche, that you can't know true love until you have thrown it away. Well, now that I've broken your heart, now that I've torn us apart, do I want you back 'cause you're gone? Do I want you back 'cause you're moving on? Oh, I thought we were through, but now I feel it too. And my Fisher King wound was the one I gave to you. inside me there's doubt and fear and pain. And I'm guessing for you it's probably the same. Well, I know we both were betrayed the moment I first felt afraid that something so strong can't be true. So to hide from myself and from you, I withdrew. Now my Fisher King wounds, the kind I can't conceal, 'cause I feel it cut deeper the more that your heart heals. And I thought we were through, but now I feel it too. How my Fisher King wound was the one I gave to you.
All right, let me do a quicker song of mine about this very jacket that I'm wearing. I took a selfie. Kyle says it's his trickster nature and duty to suggest some ridiculous cover. Let me see if I can do that one.
Rockin' and rollin'.
Let's see. Here we go.
Rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. Da-da.
What's the words there?
Not fun. Seagull said, stop it now.
Okay, there's your there's your request, Kyle, for the day. Everyone else who had no idea what the hell I was just doing, go on YouTube, not now, after this broadcast is over, and type Seagulls, stop it now. All right, so this is a song I wrote when I got this jacket. It's an order of events here. I bought this jacket because I thought it looked worn and beaten and old, and I took a selfie, and I put it on Instagram, and like it got way more instant, what's the word, engagement, more likes and comments and such than most of the other things I post, including like adorable pictures of my daughter. And I was like, what the hell? So I went through like Instagram. When you have like an official page, you can go and like check the stats and stuff. And then I was like, then I stopped myself and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I am checking the stats of a post of a selfie of me, of course, a selfie of me. What am I doing? And then that led to this song. Oh yeah, the Fisher King movie, yeah. With Robin Williams, right? Who else was in that? There was someone else famous.
From a cloud From a bargain bin of clothes, I chose what looks more secondhand. And I picked it 'cause I think it makes them think I'm authentic and on brand. I post a selfie just to see what all my friends they think of me, 'cause I can see and I can track it. Whoa, if they like the way I see my jean jacket. Maybe there's a lady in Malaysia who a couple hundred times or more a night finishes these jackets beneath the amber glow of factory lights. And every day she dreams she's the thread, life's the seams, and then she wakes to all this racket. Whoa, to sew the golden button on my jean jacket. Maybe there's an old guy in Taiwan who's putting cargo on a freighter bound for you, S.A. When a cable snaps and nearly rips the guy in half, but someone else got in the way. Maybe there's a woman named Noelle who's putting clothes up on the shelves and in the racks. She's got a couple kids at home, but all those loans, they ain't paying themselves back. She keeps glancing at the clock while she's opening up a box. She takes stock and then she stacks it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's when I walk into the store, find what I came for. And now my friends, they just adore my jean jacket. All right, I got like about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. What is that something? Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay, so I do this thing called 60-second song stories, where I try to tell the story behind a song in under a minute. And the last one I did, I don't think it made any sense. So I'm gonna try it again, which is the nice thing about doing this twice a week. I can just do things over and not assume that anyone actually saw what I did when I screwed it up. So, here we go.
So let's see here. This is about Culture Jammer, which is on my album, The Drunken Dance of Modern Man in Love. I hope you'll check it out. I actually have a Spotify playlist with that album with a bunch of behind-the-scenes commentary, so every track is followed by a short thing of me talking. It's kind of like the director's cut of a movie. Or not director's cut, what's called director's commentary. So go to Spotify, go to my Spotify artist profile if you're on there, and scroll down, you'll see that playlist. All right, so here's the story of Culture Jammer. In under 60 seconds, I have never understood artists who create work who don't have the intention of it lasting a long time. Like the graffiti artists that go down into the subway tunnels deep below New York City and do all that beautiful tagging work that hardly anyone ever sees. Or this guy Adam that I knew about 10 years ago, who I worked with, who thought that music should only be improvisational and in the moment and collaborative, because if there was a composer, then there's this like what he used to call it creative fascism. There's this disconnect between the composer and an audience. He thought everything should be spontaneous and in the moment. It seemed very healthy to me, very in keeping with how life actually is. But for some reason, I could not heed their advice, so I wrote a song called Culture Jammer, and I put it on an album. And Adam would be ashamed of me, because I hope that album lasts for a long time. Okay. There was the story behind Culture Jammer. Again. Not sure if that made any more sense than it did on Tuesday when I did it. But maybe it made more sense. Okay, so what do I want to play? Any requests? Let's see. I only have like 6 hours of songs that I know. I think I could just pull one out of my head. Okay, I will do, let's see. I'm going to do a Harry Nilsson song.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. Oh, 'cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. Oh. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday. 'Cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. Oh. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number, much, much worse than two. Here's a number divided by two.
right, Michael. I will attempt your challenge.
Lonely people, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Lonely people, don't you cry. Don't you cry. 'Cause even crippled birds can teach themselves to fly. Lonely people, don't you cry. Heartsick people, don't give up. Don't give up. Heartsick people, don't give up. Don't give up. 'Cause the rain that's falling now could fill your empty cup. Heartsick people, don't give up. When you finally learn to love the lady luck is laid beside you, you finally promise to be true. You might find in time that life can still surprise you. She's no longer loving you, 'cause you turned and walked away one too many times when you thought her love was always here to stay. When you finally learn to love the lady luck is laid beside you, you finally promise to be true. You might find in time that life can still surprise you. She's no longer loving you, 'cause you turned and walked away one too many times when you thought her love was always here to stay. Hopeless people, dry your eyes. Hopeless people, dry your eyes. 'Cause every ending's a new beginning in disguise. Hopeless people, dry your eyes. 'Cause even crippled birds can teach themselves to fly. Lonely people, don't you cry. Don't you cry.
All right, thanks so much. I'm gonna just put one real public service announcement up here, because that song was on an album called The Great Make Believer, which you can have for free. Details are at the bottom of the screen. Just go to go.chrisrobbley.com. Help me with the shipping and handling costs. I will send you a signed copy of the CD, a couple posters, a letter that has information about the making of a very special album to me, and one that I'm very proud of. So I hope you, if you don't have it yet, I hope you'll get it. I think the shipping in the U.S. is like $5 or something like that, and I think internationally it's maybe like 14. Which, I mean, at that point it's almost as much as a CD would cost. But hey, if you're actually buying the CD, then you'd pay $30 or whatever. So I hope if you don't have it, you'll get it. Go to go.chrisrobbley.com, and you can have The Great Make Believer, which comes with that very song I just played, Lonely People. All that being said, I'm going to go back to work, and I thank you all for watching. And definitely, like, keep the requests coming, because it's good for me to have homework assignments. And I will see you on Tuesday, next Tuesday at, What am I doing this? 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, 1 p.m. on Thursday. So thanks, y'all.